soon. Let's go.
GSL.
Welcome to GSL Cloud Kingdom.
And very fittingly, there's a giant S in the middle of this map. See who stays in this code S. In the upper right, we have our Terran player. Very solid, especially in game number 2. Can he do it again? He is.
Slayers, Ryung.
And in the bottom left, he's going to have to scout for those hidden expansions. Cost him the game. His ideas.
Liquid Hero.
It's funny that you mentioned the big S in this map and how it's fitting for Code S. This season, they're actually changing this map for Code A to have a giant A in the middle.
Are you trolling me? Are you actually serious?
I'm trolling you.
Okay, I was like, that is terrible. Architecture, I'm like, is it a capital A? Is
It's
it
a capital A.
It's
It's a capital A. And,
oh my God.
There's an expansion in that middle part. It's an island expansion. But it's down on the low ground, so any ranged unit can harass it.
Wow, it's great.
It's a really great version of Classic.
What we need to do is like make the worst map ever for GSL. We make a map where one guy starts out on an island, the other guy doesn't. You're like, what? I'm on an island. How do I expand?
You have to have 2 builds.
I'm
to
like, you
start
gotta
with.
get warp gates, man. Or not warp gates. Excuse me, a warp prism.
Yeah.
And he's like, but that's not fair. And
That's
I'm like,
stupid.
yeah, but that's how war is, bro. Sometimes you have different starting locations. He's like, this is a game. And I'm like, a war game, homie. He's like, you're screwing up my career.
I think that would be great, man.
Yeah.
I would love to cast that. I'd be like, oh, the build he prepared will not work because he's on the island.
I give like one guy less resources. He's like, well, how am I going to win now? I'm like, well, that's the challenge, isn't it? I'm trying to make this interesting for the fans. He's like, I think the game's just fine the way it is.
I would love to see that. I would love to. You know what? Someone needs to give Tasteless like $20 million to make his own league. Because I think this would be the best. No one would sign up for it. The problem.
No, man.
All right,
It'd just be me with 2 computers and a headset on.
I'll play in your league, Tasteless.
Thank you.
Forget real StarCraft.
No, man. Oh, that's right. I see.
Okay.
Get out of the way.
So let's talk about what we're seeing here. Basically, Hero went in, scouted a really quick gas from Ryung. So then Ryung took some SCVs off the gas and built a reactor when he left, and he's going to expand behind this. So right now, Hero's like, okay, there's tech coming. Now, whether that's going to be, you know, by the timings that he saw, definitely not a Marauder expand. So he has to think there's a factory on the way, which means Hellion Drop or Cloaked Banshee, 99% chance. But it's neither. It's an expansion. It's just a slightly slower one, but he's thrown Hero off a bit. And Hero actually going straight into 2 gates. That's interesting.
I sense danger.
Do you?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I sense an interesting game here.
That's true. There's no danger of it being uninteresting, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Especially not with us casting our toes. Thank God we're here.
Thank God we're here.
God.
Oh, God.
So, what does he do now, man?
Well, I think Hero's just doing a 2-gate expansion because what he wants to do is just have those 2 gates already up so he can deal with anything incoming, whether it was a delayed 2 racks or it was like a Hellion Drop. With the quicker 2nd gate, he can actually have enough Stalkers out, enough Sentries, enough Zealots to stop all these attacks. So, you know, his Nexus is a little bit slower than it should be because of what Ryung did, but of course Ryung's is a little bit slower than it should be for what he did. We'll just have to see, does Hero overcompensate more than this?
Oh, the SCV is going to get in there.
Ooh, a little bit sloppy Stalker placement.
He's going to see the 2nd gateway. No, he won't.
It's not. Well, yeah, a 2-gate right into that Robo. So, yeah, he's playing very safe here. Just going to check out absolutely everything that could be coming his way. All right, so Ryung's... I mean, he made him cautious, at least.
All right, so this probe, unfortunately, will go down, but
it doesn't see
clear.
the command.
Yeah, but it's pretty clear, actually.
Yeah, if I'm here, I'm
Marine
thinking
number, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think he's probably feeling it right now. He's like, all right, I've been duped. Thought you could only dupe on Diablo 1 Tasis.
Do you remember duping?
Yeah, man.
Dude, I can't believe I duped when I was a kid. I remember one of my duping was when you.
Did you ever tell anyone that's like, hey, how do you dupe? And then like you tell them, oh, well, drop it right there, and then walk away, and then go grab it again at the same time as another item, and then you just pick up their thing that they drop and where'd it go? Did you ever do that?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't either. It was funny though.
I did dupe though in Diablo 1. It's unbelievably stupid and ruins the entire experience and point of the game, and I don't know why I did it, but
yeah, I don't know, man. Probably the same reason you were a map hacker in StarCraft 1.
Yeah, man. Had a map hack. Map hacking is like,
whoa.
These guys that get caught, Dark Shrine, okay, very interesting. These guys that get caught map hacking in StarCraft 1 repeatedly, it's like...
Who, like Spades?
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, but there's a history of these guys in StarCraft 1, too, as well, where it's like, I don't understand, like,
yeah, I don't know.
why you want to keep hacking. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird.
I never got it.
Well, you know what else is weird but awesome?
What?
There's a DT drop coming.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty sick.
Well,
hope you took your vitamin C today, because this game's going to be pretty sick.
Yes. There is a missile turret at the natural, so that downs the number of places that the DTs can go, so he has to be careful about that. And I'm really
kind of interested for Heroes to elect to do this build with this much on the line.
Well, you know, this is it's a pretty powerful build overall, to be honest. Squirtle has one that I used a lot. I tried it out a whole ton of times, and it's pretty versatile, because what you do is you go over there, and if it looks like the DT drop isn't going to work, you don't make any DTs. You only make DTs for Archons and just go into charge Archon. And you can basically hold the attacks that your opponent sends. So it's like it's pretty nifty, but yeah, there's definitely some risks involved. And in fact, Hero's just going to start making some DTs. He's decided that this can work. And based upon how quickly Ryung is muling, yeah, I have to agree with it.
All right, so we got 2 Blade DTs and one with the Scythe, or the Scythe. Scythe, I don't know how to say it.
It's a Scythe.
A lot of people don't notice that, man. There's 2 kinds of DTs.
That's right. Well, the Scythe one, you know, he's like the Darth Maul DT, and the other ones are like Darth Vader DTs.
They're the tasteless DTs, the other ones.
Oh. All right, so here we go. We do have the 2 DTs up near the command center going after
all right, now you need to split up here.
That's right, you got one already. Looks like you might get another one.
Just barely, no.
And
oh, no! Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, that one walked into the detection, and the other one just walked in. Okay, so this DT drop was actually for sure a failure.
Yep.
The only thing that this DT drop really did, let me take a look. Okay, so Heroes killed a total of 6 SCVs. I think 5 of them were, or no, I think 4 of them were killed by this drop. Basically nothing else was. He used 2 scans up, and now he's forced Ryung to save energy on his command centers. That's what this has done, but that's like a lot of resources spent to get to those DTs. So I would say overall that was not a successful DT drop.
Artosis disapproves.
I approve of the thought behind it.
I get it. No, you know, it's actually too bad. When you do DT drops like that, you have to be so focused on where your DTs are. You can end up pulling a lot of extra money just because you're so focused on like not screwing up the attack.
And look at that, man. That's too bad. He has to cancel right then and there.
He's going to insta go inside the main.
Uh-oh. There's 4 stalkers there.
He actually probably should have dropped.
Yeah, with just 4 stalkers. You know, as soon as you see stalkers, pull them back smart so you don't mess up. But he actually has a lot of units that did not, in fact, drop
yet. He needs to scan.
And that's actually really nice, using some DTs for some drop protection.
Nice spreading there.
Yeah, this is some good multitasking by Hero for sure.
All right, one DT coming out here.
And he wow, he continues to make DTs.
I can't believe he actually made a DT just there.
Well, what he's trying to do is burn scans of Ryung right now. And if you can just keep on burning all the scans, it really limits what Terran can do to you. And by limiting how much Terran can attack right now, like, look, he's trying to drop another one, and he just did. And see this? There's no scans right now. And as the next scan comes up, he'll have to use it on this DT. So what he's doing is spending minerals and gas in the form of Dark Templars to be able to get his third base up, because his actual army is really weak right now. So he needs to get this third up, and this is the way he's decided to do it.
All right, so continuing to buy time here with these DTs. Generally, you want to shoot down the Marines with the DTs if you can do this.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they one-shot the Marines, and then you're actually just, you know, taking out that unit and not just draining the, what do you call it? The energy, excuse me.
Yeah. Well, we do have this DT just kind of patrolling the map. That's another good thing about DTs. You know, you can keep them in expansions. You know how annoying it is to put an expansion somewhere there's a DT?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that time not very annoying because there's a missile turret there. But normally, like other places on the map, it's a good thing to scout with, have patrolling around. Can sometimes picks off some extra units. Now, Hero is trying to get some upgrades going, trying to catch up a little bit. 2-2 is almost done for Ryung, but just started for Hero.
They are virtually even on supply. I mean, excuse me, Hero just had a boost, but when the next supply round comes around, Ryung's going to catch up. Blink's almost done.
Yeah. The one thing I'm a little bit scared about for Hero is that his army consists mostly of Zealots. Now, this can work out really well if the Terran doesn't realize what's going on, but if they realize that, well, you know, you spent most of your gas on DT, so you don't really have that many high-tech units, then they just spend longer microing against the Zealots. Like, you really focus on micro to, you know, down the number of those units.
Look at that. You can see the arm upgrades starting to pay off here. All right. I've lost count of how many DTs were actually killed this game.
A lot.
A lot have died.
This is a Dark Templar death ground, too, so he's going to have to make a lot of stalkers for those DT souls.
It's true.
Their heads, too.
They're more Colossi. I think we're going to have 3 total in a second.
Yeah, and, you know, he's going for such a ground-pounding army. 27 Zealots, and he's going Colossus with it. So, like, this can crush through a straight-up engagement. Like, if Ryung straight-up engages this, he can... The Hero can crush it, so he has to be really careful about that. All right. But he does have some nice EMPs, and those are not good force fields right there. All that, well, that doesn't really do anything. But it will stop him from microing back as well here. Oh, those were some nice ones. Gets a lot of the stock, but charge is not even done right now. Ryung utilizing these force fields against Hero.
All right, here he comes again now.
And look at this beautiful spread. These Colossi not doing what they're meant to do, and now there's just stalkers.
They're still paying up, though.
Yeah, he's starts to take some down, takes out 2 of them.
Oh, damn, now he is going to get a lot of these medevacs.
That's right, he has Blink. He can actually chase them down for a bit. Oh, doesn't do that.
Oh, I guess there was some Zealots attacking that expansion over there.
Oh. That's right, he does have a pylon in the top left for warping in. It's a little bit far away, but, you know, still does its job. Charge almost done now.
It's too bad, because that battle would have looked completely different had charge slots been there.
Yeah, that first set of force fields was to try to just stop the army from coming. Sometimes you do that when an upgrade is almost done. You just make a force field wall and give yourself a few extra seconds to do an extra chrono boost and whatnot. But it wouldn't have quite worked that time anyways, because charge was not even halfway done at the time. But Hero, you know what? Hero's keeping up really, really well. He's got 3-3 on the way. He's still behind Ryung a little bit on upgrades, but with good chrono boosting, he's going to finish it just a little bit behind Ryung there.
Well, you know, Hero has taken some pretty heavy hits here, but we're going to have to see who's going to go for the 4th next. Let me do the little count over here. Artosis, we got 6 medevacs, 6 Vikings, 9 Marauders, 25 Marines, and 4 Ghosts to the 16 Zealots, 2 Dark Templars, 1 Archon, 2 Colossi, 9 Stalkers, and 2 Sentries.
I feel like I should be making a 12 Days of Christmas joke, but it didn't come to me.
No problem. All right, so Hero's now caught up with a minor lead. Note he's doing a really good job, you know, whether it's killing DTs or scanning himself to kill observers. I feel like Ryung might be the best at this.
He's,
the players I cast.
As far as getting observers, I have to give it that.
I think him and Alive, maybe?
I feel like he's better than Alive at that.
Yeah.
He's just, Ryung scans observers for a living.
Yeah, well, it's so good. I mean, if you see your opponent going Colossus, you should always just try to scan your army when you're outside his base. The observer's always there, you kill it. Protoss has no idea how to position their army, which is just bad because if the Protoss army isn't positioned right, they just die.
So true. Well, 3-3 is about to finish up for Hero. Ryung, of course, already has it. Hero is taking a 4th base in the place that you don't normally take the 4th base, but...
Sometimes I feel like if you're in Hero's position, you should take the 4th base at the top left.
You know,
just because
it's a little bit sneaky.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's switching into Psystorm. It's kind of like a very slow switch, but it's what he had to do this game just for the way the game developed. You know, his DTs just were not at the effect he needed. So he's really relied on these Colossi. In fact, he's going pretty heavy Colossi overall.
Looks like he's going to get trapped here with these the smoking for Stalkers. Don't know if that matters too much, though. These aren't the, you know, the big value units. He's just buying time right now.
Yeah, he's the one thing that's actually really good about this, though, reducing that Stalker count at all is pretty helpful because he does have 11 Vikings, and right now Hero's about to have his 5th Colossus. So having as few Stalkers in the next battle as possible is going to be reasonably useful.
That's actually a very good point. All right, more Zealots coming out here now. Is there going to be an engagement? The Vikings, they can use this area. Oh, no, never mind, they cannot because the Stalker's getting up there. I was going to say they could use that area and try to hit the Colossi.
Now, if Ryung goes up for this 4th base, it's his easily. And he might go up there just because he knows there's a pylon there, but now he's going to see that there's actually a base tasteless, and that base most likely going to fall because, yeah, Hero trying to come down.
He never cleared up those rocks. He can't go down there. It's going to act like a funnel.
Yeah, and Ryung was on top of that. He knew that Hero would come down, and he waited for it. So he's killed off that base. There's a lot of probes out in the middle of the map that are stranded, basically.
Yep, they got to hide out. Looks like the 5th, or rather the 4th command center is about to finish here. Just at the 3rd base here for Ryung, so he's going to land that at the expansion. Cannons coming up here as Hero's getting pushed more and more into a defensive position. Both players maxed out.
And this is pretty tough for Hero, man, I have to say. Ryung's actually getting cloaking. He already has +2 on his Vikings, +3 on the way. He's got Hero contained as well.
I don't even know if Ryung's going to attack in here. I think he's just going to keep waiting for Hero to try to take a 4th base and just deny it. Not even like kill it, just force a cancel.
I agree with you completely. That's what he needs to do. Keep Hero on those 3 bases forever. Take your 4th at a reasonable pace. Like, his 4th is pretty late. He's going to take it right now. But that's fine because he's keeping Hero off of it.
1 DT is going to block this, though.
That's annoying. That's what we were talking about earlier, how annoying that is. Now he has to send units back and scan.
Very nice. DT's taken out.
Now Hero taking the high ground. A really nice move by Hero. Having that army go over to take out that DT allowed Hero to get this high ground, which is very important to try to hold on to this new base he's taking.
All right, Guardian Shield's up. Careful, so many Viking missiles hitting.
Yeah, that's a lot. And in fact, ooh, he almost takes one out.
Oh,
beautiful
man.
storm.
Stalker's doing a lot of damage, coupled with that Psystorm there on the Vikings. Really, really sexy.
All of the supply that Ryung is losing, he's putting back into Ghosts and Vikings specifically.
Meanwhile, it looks like he's warped in a bunch of Zealots over here to try to attack that 4th base as the SCVs are being transferred there.
And, well, there's a few Marauders there and a Planetary on the way. He's just got to get that Planetary to finish, and he's making a missile turret as well. So that base is going to be pretty hard for Hero to actually crack once that's actually up. And see, he's just oh my god.
Nice EMPs. Really good stuff.
Yeah, but he did kill, how many ghosts? Like 4? Killed 4 ghosts there?
Did he?
Yeah, he killed 4 ghosts from that. But, I mean, that was a nice set of EMPs for sure. The thing is, he doesn't have enough Vikings here anymore. He actually, no, he only has 6 Vikings in this army. I'm actually a little bit afraid for Ryung to actually go in here and fight. You know, that'd be pretty deadly. Okay, so Ryung's 4th is up finally, but so is Hero's. Hero did a great job of actually securing this. He made all the right moves, taking the high ground when he needed. He targeted down Vikings over and over. Yeah, he's actually not making any more Vikings at this point either, so this is going to be really hard for him to actually remove these.
All right, he's spilling in here. These Colossi doing a ton of damage. The Zealots chase forward. It looks like he could deny the 5th base over here. It will never get to be a Planetary. If he keeps going forward, he might be able to get the 4th base as well. Just this valley over here where Ryung is controlling, but I don't know if it's going to be going on for too much longer.
Oh my god, Ryung never got a second starport. This is why he has so few medevacs and so few Vikings. He's just been producing out of one starport this whole game. It seems like that is actually the big mistake for Ryung here, because how do you engage this army with 4 Colossus and your whole army's been stemmed and stormed so many times with the medevacs are like basically out of energy.
All right, he's closing in. Trying to bait Ryung back into chasing him. 4 Colossi up here, not enough Vikings. The Zealots begin to move forward. All right, now remember there's a planetary back here.
And this is the end.
Oh, dude, I think this is it. This is actually
Hero
it.
has done it. And Ryung put up a great game. GG.
Damn.
Really nice series.
Why so good?
Really good series indeed. Wow. Very impressed.
Sick game, man.
Well, I mean, that could have gone either way, but Ryung, he didn't have the Vikings he needed. His medevacs were not high enough in number. It's really good play by Hero, though, because he was on the ropes for a long time, and those DTs didn't. He eventually got something done with them, but meh. All right. I want to do another
contest time.
Another contest question, guys. If you want a $35 gift certificate for GOMTV.net, that's good until sometime in 2013, get ready to answer the next question in the appropriate place on GOMTV.net. There is a place to answer. You can go there and find it. If you post somewhere that's not the right place and you're first, it doesn't matter that you're first. All right, so here it is. What is the sentence that is being said starting at 46 minutes and 57 seconds? That's 46 minutes and 57 seconds at the GSL October Codes Finals of MVP against MMA in the Set 5 VOD.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I remember, of course.
How would I forget?
Yeah. So, guys, go check that out. And just so you know, even if you don't have a ticket for that season, everything's free for 2 days.
Yes,
to watch.
that's
so
true.
You can watch everything for 2 days.
Almost forgot to mention that.
For our
Thank
second
you.
anniversary. So once again, that's I'm MVP against MMA, Set 5 VOD, the October Finals. That was the one at BlizzCon. And it's 46 minutes and 57 seconds. What is the sentence that is being said there?
Go find it. Go, my nerds.
What is that sentence?
Who's going to win? We'll find out soon.
Well, imagine if the sentence is something like you saying, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom so bad," or something.
Well, speaking of which, I actually do have to go to the bathroom so bad. So we're going to cut to a commercial. That was what was said on the GSL birthday. So we're going to take a quick little break. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.